Yogi clan, what is up, y'all? Welcome back to Yogi Cycle Service. I am on my way to the store to go pick up some items for the orphan run, to prepare for the orphan run. So I thought I'd bring you here along with me. Got something I want to talk to you about today. It is called a pass-through pin. And why are we talking about this? Well, because it's part of biker culture and biker lore. Yes, I know you probably didn't know that. Heck, up until a couple years ago, I didn't know that. But I do now, and I have found out a good bit about it. If you've been around this channel and watched some of my other videos, you know that I really enjoy some biker lore. A couple of weeks ago, released a video. We talked about the gremlin bells. A couple years ago, I released a video talking about the get back whip. So yeah, I really enjoy some biker lore. So first time I had seen one of these was a couple years ago, and it was hanging from the pocket, hanging from the pocket over here of some guy's cut on his vest. And all I can think to myself is, he must be a prospect or a probate, because he's getting picked on because some full patch made him hang a diaper pin from his cut. Why is this dude wearing a diaper pin, an oversized diaper pin on his cut? What I have come to find out is not a diaper pin. It is called a pass-through pin, and it has some history. So what I'm going to do first, before I tell you what my answer is on the histories, we're going to interview a few of my brothers and see what their thoughts on it are. Because my belief is, if you're going to wear something, if you're going to put something on your cut, you darn well better know what it means, what it stands for, and be able to back it up. Because if you can't, you really shouldn't be wearing it on your cut. So what exactly is the pass-through pin?
So Chili, I saw you with that pin on your cut, and I just wanted to ask you, what's the significance of that? Why do you have it? What's the deal with the pin, Ryan?
All right. Well, the significance of it is back in old school MC culture, probably the 60s and 70s, they would wear these pins on their rags to show that they were passing through, that they weren't claiming territory. Maybe they were traveling from down to the coast or just wherever. And so it was a way so they wouldn't get hemmed up on fuel stops and stuff like that. Like, hey, we're not setting up, we're just riding through. And how I got this is actually my brother Roadrunner over here. He actually made it. It's out of brass, and so it's special to me because, like I said, my brother handmade it. He gave it to me when we went my first trip to Indiana to go visit our brother up there, Ed. And then I'll wear it just as a significance to him, and just kind of it matches our colors, and just kind of shows that we don't claim territory at all, that we are passing through this life and going to the kingdom.
Oh, so, thank you, brother.
Yeah.
So you made the pins, huh?
Yes, sir.
I got you on video now, huh?
I was going to say, you bound and determined to do that, wasn't you?
So, anything to add to that?
We were fixing to make that trip, and I knew the old school value of it, the meaning of it,
The tradition of it.
Yeah. And I just thought it'd be cool. It was kind of that was like really the first really long trip we made as a club, and so I made everybody that was rolling, made them all a pin, and
they're all a little bit different, aren't they?
yeah, every single one of them is different. There's not two of them that's the same.
What'd you? Oh, you had coil stock, you said, right?
No, it's actually just I got a big fat wad of just solid brass. It's actually brazen rod, and I take different things and heat it up, bend it around it, stretch it, tweak it,
make a pin.
Make a pin.
Keep you safe while you're traveling.
Yeah. That's it.
All right, brothers, appreciate it.
Yeah, man. Thank you,
brother.
Love you, brother.
Well, it's my brother Dobie, National Sergeant at Arms.
What's going on?
Forge Brotherhood Motorcycle Club. I'm here to ask you a question. I want to know what that right there is, and what the significance of it is, and what it means to you, and why you wear it.
Some history on it. I know some history on it was a Navy pin that held the Navy sailors' bags together, and as they come home, they continue to wear the pins. But in the MC community, it's a pass-through pin or a pass-by pin, that we're not setting up shop in a location. This pin was given to me by one of my brothers, and it was handmade by one of my brothers. I wear it for him first, but in second, I travel a lot of areas that we may or may not have the right to fly. We may or may not have a charter in, and it just represents that I'm just passing through and not trying to set up shop.
Right on, man. Do you wear it all the time or only when you travel?
I wear it 100% of the time.
Right on. Thank you, brother.
Thank you.
Let me see your pin.
All right.
Yeah, that'd be better that way.
Well, this people recognize this
So-
one.
Yeah, so it'd be better that way.
So in historical MC culture, I know we today, where do we hang them today? Hang them there, but is that where traditionally they're supposed to go?
No, traditionally back in the day when this first started, and really what this signifies is that you're traveling through an area that you're not, as a biker, you're not looking for members, you're just traveling through. And traditionally, instead of now where we all hang them here, traditionally they were right underneath of your bottom rocker.
Yes. That way, if somebody's behind
Behind
you
you.
trying to catch up to you, they can say, oh,
Oh.
he's traveling, he's got a pin.
Yep, he's not here to do business, he's just traveling through.
So where did the pin originally, do you know where it originally came from? The
Honestly, I can't say. I don't know what organization first started doing that, but military.
Yeah,
There you go.
they're laundry pins.
Oh yeah, that's where they originally
They're
came from. Those
laundry
green, big green Army military bags that have those brass holes in the top. This is what closed them all up.
And kept it cinched together.
Yep.
So when you went away and you were traveling, when you got leave, you put one of those on your bag to hold it together, and that was a sign that, hey, I'm on leave, I'm on furlough, I'm going traveling.
There you go.
And then when all the motorcycle clubs are all former military guys got all together, that was the insignia they picked up to indicate we're not claiming territory, we're traveling.
Amen.
That's my understanding.
The traveling pin.
Amen. Thank you.
All right, so now you heard my brothers give their explanation on what their viewpoint is of what the pass-through pin is. Let me give you mine. So yes, it is basically a big safety pin. Why is it called a pass-through pin? Well, from the research that I've found, this came out post-World War II, basically in the 1950s, when you would pass through the gate of an armed service. I think it was Navy that may have started this, don't quote me on that. But when you would pass through the gate, one of the first things you would get would be a laundry bag and this pin. When you have that many men on a base and it comes to laundry day, you know, whose pair of socks is whose? So you throw everything in a laundry bag and you'd seal it up with a pin. And that's how you did your laundry. Well, it came to be that in motorcycle club culture, they adopted the pass-through pin. And really, as my brothers were right, meant to signify when you hang this on your cut that, hey, I'm not from this area, I'm just passing through. So you're not claiming territory, you're not setting up camp, you're not setting up shop, you're just here to pass through. So I would say my brothers did a darn well good job of explaining it. And I just thought it was some fun little trivia, some fun little knowledge about the pass-through pin. And now you know another little piece of MC culture. Appreciate y'all, Yogi Clan. You got any questions or any other ideas on some cool MC culture stuff? Hit me up in the comments below and I'll catch you on the next video. All right, y'all. Love you guys. Peace.